talking about fluency. Does anybody know what fluency means? Yes.
Reading without speaking.
Yeah.
Reading as I speak.
Edward, you want to add on to that?
Reading with expression.
Reading with expression, yes. It's all of those things. When we're fluent readers, we can read with expression. We don't have to read fast, but we're going to read it smoothly, and we're going to follow the punctuation marks. That's really important. So I just made these. They're just like little checklists for when you're reading. Basically what this list says is it's going to be the strategies that readers use a storytelling voice. Whenever we're reading, we need to make sure that we're using expression. And then next, we would put words together like we're talking. So you don't want to talk like a robot. I know everybody reads, and sometimes we read like a robot, where every word sounds like and you don't want to do that because it makes the story harder to understand. So yeah, and that's okay. We're going to become better readers. So I'm going to start reading a book, and I'm going to use my best expression. This is one of my favorite stories. Yeah. This is one of my favorite little poems, and it's a great way to use expression. I cannot go to school today, said Peggy and McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox, and there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is covered. It might be enzymatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched, my ankle's sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold, my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff, my voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbow's bent, my spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There is a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail, and my heart is... What? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye. I'm going out to play. So, in the story, what is this little girl trying to do? She's trying to act sick because she doesn't want to go to school, but then she finds out that it's Saturday. Oh, I feel great. I'm going to go outside and play. So I used really good expression, and I made sure that I followed all the punctuation marks because that's really important. So I'm going to give y'all some sheets to read. It's just going to be a short story for you to read. And you're going to use your best expression. You're going to follow the punctuation marks that are in your story. Everybody has a different one. And if you want to take a second and read over it, just to make sure you know all the words, you can. And whenever we finish reading, we're going to give ourselves a thumbs up or a thumbs in the middle on it to say if we need to work on it. So if you think you did a great job, you can give yourself a thumbs up. But if you feel like you need to work on your expression or your punctuation, we'll give a thumbs in the middle. I'll give y'all a minute to look at your stories and just read them over real quick before we read them out loud together. Dawn. Oh. Down. Yes, it's O. It has a little line on there. Yeah, it's the O. thumbs up when you're ready to read. Or whenever you're finished with your story. Okay, perfect. We're just going to go down the line. So Edward, you can start us off.
The heart of the sea, very deep, so deep. A tiny plant lay fast asleep. Quick, said the sunshine, and creep to the light. Quick, said the voice of the wind drops bright. The little plant heard, and it rose to see what the wonderful outside world might be.
Ooh, I think that deserves a thumbs up. I think that's really good. And I know since we're in our small groups right now that we have to be a little more quiet. So the only thing I would say is be a little louder when you read, but we have to keep our inside voices right now. That was really good. Okay, are you ready to read? Okay.
Little brown trees, so small around, are sleeping calmly on the bough. Down come the raindrops, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Out comes the rainbow, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Little brown seeds went down below. Up came the outflow, blow, blow, blow. Little blue leaves come one by one. They hold up their heads and look at the sun.
That's really good. I think thumbs up. Everybody thinks thumbs up? Yeah. And then one part you can do is whenever we have these words that say sprinkle, 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 you can say it with a little more expression. Down came the raindrops. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Out comes the rainbow. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. But you did really good. Okay, Tony, your turn.
5 little peas in a pea pod. Press one grew, two grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and grew and did not stop until one day the pod was popped. I dig a hole and plant a seed, covered it with dirt, and pulled a weed. Down comes the rain, and out comes the sun. Up grows my plant. Oh, what fun!
Good job. And see, right here you should have used a little bit more expression, but you brought it over here and you said, oh, what fun. So that deserves a thumbs up. Now, another thing that we need to remember is that, and everybody did such a good job, is that we put words together like you're talking. So, just like I said before, you don't want to read like a robot. You want to pretend like you're on the telephone and you're just doing your regular talking with your friends. So, I think everybody knows to change your voice to match the mood, like I was doing in the poem Sick. That girl was sick. When she felt like she was choking, I tried to choke a little bit. When she was whispering, I whispered. You just want to kind of measure how they're feeling and put that in your voice and how you read. And then we're going to do one more thing to practice our punctuation and our expressions. Sometimes when we have really big words to read, it's hard to focus on all those things at one time. You have to read the word, you have to make sure you're reading fast enough, smooth enough, and you have to make sure that you're looking at the punctuation. So that's a lot sometimes. So we have these little sheets, and all you have to do is look at the letters. And I'm going to do the first one for you, or the first 2 lines for you, to show you how it works. Because everybody knows the letters of the alphabet. You know your letters, right? So we're going to follow that punctuation just how it is. So I'll do the first 2 lines. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And once we start getting down the line, it's going to get really hard, and it's going to sound really silly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So you're going to keep on following those punctuation marks just like you would when you're reading. So, Tony, you're going to start off our first one. Are you ready for it? We're going to do this one right here. We're going to go to that fourth line, everybody. Okay, and there's an exclamation point that starts with that, so do that.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
When we're saying that last letter, use expression. A, B, C, D, E, F. So, Ahmad, do you think you got that next one? Mm-hmm. Or do you want to practice with this one first? Yeah, we'll practice with the explanation.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds really weird, it's different because we've never done it before, but it really helps you focus on those exclamation points and those question marks. Okay, so Edward, are you ready to do this one? It's all mixed up, so you got to pay attention to those punctuation marks.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
Good job. Okay, Tony, it's your turn. And here, we're actually going to we'll do this one again.
A B
And remember, we're asking a question. A, B.
A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P R S T U V W X Y Z.
Good job. And then you're going to finish us off because you haven't gotten to do the one that's all mixed up. Everybody else has, so give it all you got.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X U Z.
And, oh, how'd you end this last one? It kind of sounded like a question. Do that last one again.
Z Y X Y S Y Z.
Good job. So that just helps us practice with following our punctuation marks. Because if you were reading a story and didn't use any punctuation, it would not make any sense at all. Sometimes you need that comma to let you know when to stop and take a pause. So, and then the last thing that we're just going to try to remember whenever we're reading is to change your voice to sound like the characters. Whenever I'm reading, if I'm reading the parts of a little boy and a little girl and a grandpa, I'm going to make those voices. You know, especially the grandpa voice, because that's so hilarious. So we want to have fun when we're reading our stories. Okay, that is it. You did